Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.
And a very pleasant good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the hottest spot in town. It is Wednesday, rain on the outside, but you got all the sunshine you'll need right here today. And you know, let me say, I want to send out my thoughts, my prayers, and I'm not just talking that when I say my prayers, to Nash there with the Jamaican restaurant he was going to be on today. But of course, what has happened in Jamaica, I don't think I will be able to do anything either. Your family's there, and all that's going on in their minds, and that weather has just gone through Jamaica, it just torn in pieces. But the fact of it is, you know, I always have a backup in my pocket. And I'll tell you what, I want to think about things. So we're going to be talking about things that affect us in the community, things that are affecting us daily. I had to call my good friend Gay. She's here with me today, and we're going to talk about something that I'm so pleased, and I want her to share her thoughts on why she decided to come together and to help with this great big feast of love that we're going to be doing on November the 25th at the Fricker Center. Why did I choose the 25th? This is why I chose the 25th, because that's a couple of days before Thanksgiving. I think that even those who cannot will have something hot that they can have to eat for those days. And I want to say thank you to you for being a part of this event that's coming up. It takes a lot, and we yet need more help. So that's why I said, let's continue to talk about food. We're going to talk about it in a different way today. And the reason why I say I want to talk about this even more, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact of this. We are going through some terrible times right now. And Gay, you know the field you in. I mean, it is some terrible times, and here even in a couple of days, November hits on Saturday, and for those persons who have been so dependent upon the help with SNAP and all the things that were provided to make sure their families were fed, and I think it's such a harsh time of year for it to take effect. The month of November, which is Thanksgiving, the month of November, kids will get out of school, the month of November, when all of the families together, and now, what are we going to do? So I think with this being done in November, I think this is a time that I can ask the community to really come together and let's make this happen for those that's really going to need it even more so now than ever because of what's going on. And I say thank you for coming out in the rain.
Yeah.
It's raining.
It's nasty this morning.
But you know, I appreciate you and for taking that step when I saw you last week. You said, I want to help. I want to be a part. Tell me what on the inside that made you want to do that. I mean,
well, our community, we're facing hard times right now with the government shutdown, and our military is not getting paid.
That's right.
And we will talk about the remedies to those sort of things later. But that's happening, and then on November 1st, SNAP benefits go dry. That's it. There's no more money.
There's no more money.
And so we have, I believe, is it over 200,000 people in our district that rely on those benefits?
Yes.
And these are children and disabled and the elderly who rely on SNAP benefits just to have 2 solid meals a day, not even 3.
That's right.
These are children that are going to starve.
Thank you.
And there are remedies to it.
I think so too.
Our government has the ability to we have emergency funds right now that could go into effect if Congress would come back to the table and SNAP benefits would not go away on the 1st. But our government, our Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, refuses to call the House back to pass a bill that would feed our children and disabled and our elderly, and there's also a bill proposed to pay our military.
Exactly, they're not getting paid. And I was watching the news here a couple of days ago, when they said they issued those checks and those checks were zero. Yeah. Can you imagine? Let me ask this question right here. I want to say this to the Republicans and the Democrats. I want you to think about the narrative I'm about to share with you. What if you give up your salary? Both sides. Give up your salary until you come to a solution. I think that if you give it up, then you will feel what your constituents are feeling. And that would cause you to move more briskly to get something happen. Because until you can feel the effect, you're not going to move. But I say that, think about it. And I'm pretty sure if everybody that's viewing this morning, I want you to hear what I'm saying. If each side give up your salary, get that check with a zero on it, feel what your constituents are crying about right now, I guarantee you move.
Yeah.
A decision would be made.
And I'll take it one step further. I believe during a government shutdown, the Congress should not be paid.
That's right.
They should lose their health care.
Exactly.
Until we come to the table,
Yes.
call Congress back in. I believe that we should have a public hearing on health care
Thank you.
instead of doing things behind closed doors.
And you know, when you think about that, okay, and I often say this to people, and I've said this on many occasions, Gay, and I've asked people that with me, can you stand in my shoes? Can you make things happen if you had to stand in my shoes for 1 month? You couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You couldn't do it. Because if I did not know how to make things happen with the lesser of,
Yeah.
because I think this is also going to cause, if you think crime, that's going to affect that too. Because people are going to do what it takes to feed their families.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that, I mean, yes, I am saying that. Because even though the fact of what we're trying to do on the 25th is to help fill a little of the gap, but there's a lot of gaps got to be filled.
Ooh, there's a lot of gap.
And what we're trying to do is put a dent in it.
Yeah.
But I really cry out today to all. I want you all to think about that. And I always think about, if you're one of those people who are blessed to have a whole lot of money, give it up for a month. 6 months. Everything that's been taken away, I want you to tell me how you feel.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me how it feels with you to make that difference, because it's unbelievable. And I think it's just so unfair, it's so selfless of what's going on in our country today, in these United States.
Yeah.
That the American people are here, and I'm not just talking about the black community, I'm talking everybody, are being affected. And these things are not going to go away unless I think they put that shoe on their feet and wear them.
Well, that's the thing also. This isn't just affecting Democrats.
No, it's affecting everybody.
It's not just affecting
Republicans.
blue areas. It's not just affecting black people,
Right.
Hispanics.
No.
It is affecting everybody.
Exactly.
You know that there's more food assistance is necessary in
Exactly.
red states.
Exactly.
And I believe that the Republicans are not playing their cards well. We as Democrats have taken a lot of flack for shutting down the government. But the fact of the matter is that the Republicans control the presidency, they control the House, and they control the Senate. We have to take these steps to make sure that we have health care.
Exactly.
Because there are certain rights that people have, and being able to eat.
It's the one right I tell you. It behooves me, and I just thank God for everybody. You ever had those days when your heart feel heavy?
Yeah.
I feel like that's on me today, because it's like there are so many things that I don't share with our viewers. There are so many things that I try to maneuver on a daily basis to get things to happen. And if you could feel the weight of sometimes, I know the weight's probably on you even more so because of the things, because you're in that political arena. I could never do that. I couldn't do it because I know.
You say you couldn't, but you want to make change.
I want to make change. I'll help you. I'll be your cheerleader, okay?
I appreciate that.
But you know, and we're talking about these things today because I was thinking that on my way to work, how it was raining. I was thinking about the first is Saturday, and for those people who are really being affected. Not so. I know sometimes friends, you don't like to say things, but it's okay. It's okay, and I think it's going to be fixed. And that's why we're reaching out today to let the community know that coming up on November the 25th, and the reason why we're doing it at the Fricker is because of the fact that the construction's going to start on the Fricker next year.
Yep.
So we won't be able to have it in the hall because we've been doing that over there for 15 years plus.
Yeah.
And I want that to be symbolized at the place that we all bring the community together. And you will see amazingly, we're inviting the entire community, but we're yet extending that help that we need so that everything can come together and go smoothly. I don't want to run out, because last year I ran out of food.
Yeah.
I ran out of food.
Well, it's going to be even bigger and better this year because, and when I say better, we'll be able to serve more people.
Exactly.
My organization, Engage Y'all, we have committed 25 turkeys.
That's right.
We have places to store them now. That's good.
That's right.
That's a lot of turkeys. But we need help from the rest of the community.
That's right.
If you have a little bit to give, you should.
Exactly. Make me some dressing. That good kind.
That's right. I have an excellent dressing recipe.
Okay, see? I'm going to be real. I don't cook that well. That's okay. I'm a microwave queen.
It's not everybody's thing. And
That's not everybody's thing. I mean, what does Thanksgiving really mean to you? I mean, when it comes to beyond the food and the family tradition, what does Thanksgiving really mean to you?
To me, and it always has been, probably for the last 20, 25 years, I have not spent a lot of time with my own family and getting my family engaged in feeding other people.
Right.
Because to me, that's what Thanksgiving is sharing.
Exactly.
And it's not just about the family you were born into, but it's your community.
Exactly.
And that's why I think what you're doing is so fantastic, because there are people in this community who are struggling so much.
Big time.
But we can create that day and make it happy.
Make it so
Make it
love.
Sunshine's Day. So that people can come and eat and gather around each other and for even just a minute in this rough economy, in this rough world right now where we are struggling, to have a little bit of community and a little bit of love.
And I always say this, let's take the eye of the equation, it's us.
Yes.
It's us doing this for us. And let me say to Tammy Gibson with the Leah Foundation, when I talked to her, her face lit up. Morning, Tammy. I mean, she is so, I mean, she does this in the name of her daughter. She lost her daughter. And but she does this because she told me the story behind her daughter, how her daughter was such a giver and so much love, and she wanted to be a part with, I mean, come on, girl. I said, come on, I got an idea.
Yeah.
And I mean, and it's all of that coming together is what it takes. And I want the community to know, I want the city officials, I want them to come out. I want them to see how it is that these people are so appreciative. Because we are going to have, Tammy's got a vehicle that's going to go out, pick up vets.
Oh, that's great.
That have not, I mean, we know where they are.
Yeah.
She's got a vehicle that's going to go out to pick them up so we can serve them. I've talked with the Council on Aging.
Great.
So that we can make sure that the elderly, I mean, they have something, they know who needs what.
Yeah.
So we can make sure they have a hot meal. We've got, and now don't even mention the homeless. I mean, but we are going to make sure all of them have something hot to eat. And I'm not saying we're going to go out and get a frozen turkey and hand it to you. No, we're going to have this prepared. I mean, I want to thank all of those, like Robbie Gregg up the Veterans. He's going to do deep frying. He's going to deep fry turkeys.
Nice.
He already told me, he said, I'm not going to do them all sometime. But the fact that it's coming together. And I want the community we still need help. Because I'm hoping that this will be the biggest one that I've ever done. And with all this coming together, and I thank you so much. 25 turkeys, that's a lot of meat.
Well, if that's, I'm hoping that other people in the community will step up. And
that's your camera right
that's
there.
That's my camera. I'm hoping that other people in the community will also step up, match me, match our organization. It is so important, particularly in this time right now, that we have a sense of community, but food is necessary.
That's right.
Food is necessary. So I'm encouraging everybody, if you can't help, if you need help, if you want a sense of community, come out that day. Eat with us, join us.
Yes.
Find something to smile about.
Thank you. I mean, because there's all the information right there on the screen right there. And we're calling it a Thanksgiving feast of love and hope because of where we are. And I don't feel, don't understand me, misunderstand me. It's just that I want things to be so bright. I want them to go back to at least when it was better than this, because it's heartbreaking when you see now. When I asked you about what does Thanksgiving mean to you, and you said that it's just about us coming together to give to those who are in need, because we know what the government's doing. But I want people to understand that when I can see a person or a child that can reach up to me and hug me and say thank you, or a child or a person walk up and say, well, can I have this to take with me? Please, bake a cake. Bake a pound cake.
Yeah, right?
I mean, if there are bakeries out there who want to be a part, reach out. I know that you have so much stuff that sometimes you don't get to use all of it.
Yeah.
Give it to us so we can give it to people who are in need. It's all about us coming together. Us. And let's do this the way God intended for it to be. If you think about it, he said, give, and it shall be given unto you.
Yep.
And so we're giving and want you to be a part of it. We're going to come back and talk more. I want to hear from you. 850-432-7768. And let me hear about Thanksgiving with you, because before we know it, we'll be out there gobbling. This weekend is the first.
I know.
We'll be back with more about the Feast of Love and Hope that's coming up on November the 25th, right here in our city. Be a part.
Good day, Pensacola. Welcome to a new segment on health and wellness sponsored by Baptist Healthcare in partnership with Sonshine's Corner. Every first Wednesday of the month during Sonshine's telecast, we're going to be bringing you information about health and wellness and ways to make sure we're improving the quality of your health care here in Pensacola. After all, we want to ensure that you're going to the right place at the right time and for the right reason, and that you don't feel alone. Can't wait to see you.
At FPL, we plan for storm season all year long. We're strengthening poles to better withstand severe weather. We're clearing lines to improve resiliency, and we're constantly training teams to act at a moment's notice. Because we're always working, always preparing. So when storms do hit, you can count on us. FPL, working for you every single day.
Sonia Bay's Botanicals is a local wellness boutique that specializes in infused fruit juices, medicinal herbal tea remedies, clean hair and body care, and herbal infused sea moss gels, which can be purchased 1 for $25 or 2 for $40. This sea moss contains 92 of the body's 102 essential minerals used to increase energy, relieve pain and inflammation, and improve blood pressure and more. From parasite cleanse to detox and weight loss to blood sugar control, Sonia Bay's Botanicals has a natural solution for you.
I'm Emily Echeverria, Marketing Communications Director for Council on Aging of West Florida and the host of Coming of Age. Watch our show to find out what we're doing for our seniors and their families, and hear from area experts and local business owners about their programs and services. Want to help? Find out how you can work with us to bring a better future to our seniors. Watch Coming of Age, 3:30 p.m. Wednesdays, only on Blab TV.
And welcome back to this Thursday edition of Sunshine's Corner. And we are talking about Thanksgiving Feast of Love. I mean, the hope and love that's all derived in that. We're talking about things today that it's another flavor. I think about with what's going on with the weather, how it hit in Jamaica. And I really want to say to Nash and all the guys right there at the Jamaican restaurant on Highway 29, my heart and my prayers go out to you. And when I say that, I'm not that one that say, I'm going to pray and don't pray. I'm really going to pray because I can imagine the thought process that they're going through, Gail. I mean, like, when they're over here, then the family, and you can't get there.
Yeah.
My God. Come on. I mean, if anybody remember back in 2004, that's the first time I experienced a hurricane was,
yeah.
Jesus. I said, what in the world have I made a mistake coming here?
Moving here.
Moving here. Still think that
We've
sometimes.
been lucky so far.
Amen. It's been a good
season.
thing, you know, because Sally hit, but didn't hit as hard as that. And that hurricane was one of the bigger ones. It was rated higher than Katrina.
180 mile an hour winds.
Can you imagine that?
No. And the infrastructure there is not what it is here.
No, it's not.
So if it's not underwater, it may be blown down, and we won't know the extent of it until
Exactly. Exactly. And then it was all going last night. But we're talking about the Feast of Love, and are you in that feeling of love that we're going to have to do now for our community because of the fact of what's going on? The fact of it is that so many things are being taken away. The families, I think about this. When you think about the kids, Gate, that's in school and they already tell you they have to have these things, is that going to affect those lunches like that? Okay, that's just, boom, light bulb.
Yeah.
You know, they usually have, I know that I've talked to several principals, they buy stuff to take into the kids so they can have something to take home.
Yep.
So if this is being taken, so, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Food assistance is it's DEFCON 5. It's really, really bad right now. Our kids are about to go home for winter break,
the holidays.
For the holidays. No more SNAP benefits as of November the 1st.
Do you think they'll break down and change it tomorrow?
It's possible.
I hope so.
It's possible, but there are funds available that the government has set aside for instances just like this. In case we were in the middle of a government shutdown, in case something happens, there are funds set aside so that we can continue SNAP benefits. All that has to happen is for Congress to reconvene. That money has already been appropriated, which means it's already been assigned to save SNAP in this instant. But Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, refuses to call Congress back to session. They haven't been in session in over 40 days.
Goodness gracious Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, there's so many things going on in this world today. I just wish I could remember the show Genie?
Yeah.
I wish I could do that.
That's showing our age.
You know? I watched the rerun.
That's right. It's a rerun.
Okay. I mean, I think about it, if I could just blink my eyes and change things, it would be better. But with things like this coming up, when was the last time that you, yourself, could share and make someone feel in the disparities that's going on now with the military, with the government shutdown, all these things being taken away? Think about the things that we had to go together. It hadn't been a time that we had to go like this.
No.
I can't think of one.
No, we're being, our children and our elderly are being taken hostage because they want the Democrats to give in to health care.
Exactly.
Now, all of this is unavoidable. It's completely unavoidable. We were, with the big beautiful bill that was the big ugly bill, they passed all of these horrible things that are going to gut health care, that are going to gut food assistance. And if we don't take a stand now, which is what the Democrats are doing, though it doesn't feel good,
exactly,
we have to take a stand because we have no other recourse to solve these problems. Healthcare is about to double. If you are on the marketplace, or if you're on the ACA or Obamacare, your premiums, November 1st, the marketplace opens, right?
Right.
So it's open enrollment. You have a month. By January, your premiums are going to double. So, for instance, I pay $250 a month through the marketplace for my health care. I'm a single 53-year-old widowed woman, and I am gonna now pay
double.
$500.
Jesus.
And I don't know about you,
Baby girl, I'm right there with you.
$500 a month is not affordable for a single woman.
Thank you.
And then you think about people that have 3 kids.
Thank you.
My campaign manager, my old campaign manager, my
Right.
strategic director now,
Right.
she has 3 kids. Her and her husband, they're on the marketplace. Their insurance is $1,700 a month, and it's about to go up over $3,000.
My God, come on, people. We got to do something about this. Somebody's on the phone. Let's see here. Uh-oh. That's that. Good morning.
Good morning, Sunshine. Good morning, Gay. How y'all doing?
Good morning.
Wonderful.
How are you?
Doing pretty good. I just wanted to call in, I want to first, say, we're praying for all the families that's in Jamaica that suffering because of that hurricane that came through, and also some of the people in the South Florida that had flooding also a couple of days ago was really bad in Titusville.
Yep.
But I also just want to, iterate what you're saying, Sunshine, too, as well. I watched The View, and Whoopi every day since this shutdown have said that those people in Congress, they need to not receive a paycheck until this is done. Every day. And so they would know how it really feels like the people that's suffering. And so they can get together and go ahead and make a decision to do what they need to do to help the American people. Our president right now is so focused on what he called world peace and trying to get this Nobel Peace Prize, I guess, for next year.
Yeah, because it's already been awarded.
And not what's going on in the country. And then when he's in the country, he just worried about the ballroom getting done and picking out floor plans and everything for that. That's not what we need from him right now.
That's
we
right.
need our leaders to step up and do what's right. And I wanted to ask Gabe, do you think that we need to reach out to our representatives to say something to them about what's going on, how we feel about what's going on?
Absolutely. And let me say this direct to camera. The things, elections matter. Elections matter. So if you sat the last election out, you gotta consider redoing that again. You gotta consider 26. But look, what you can do right now is contact your congressman. I believe everybody, probably all of our viewers are watching, your representative is Jimmy Petronas.
Right.
He has not been in his office in 40 days. So he has plenty of time to take your phone call. Call Jimmy Petronas' office. He has local offices, and he also has Washington, D.C. office.
Right.
It's an easy number to Google, Jimmy Petronas' office, District 1 representative. Call him and tell him your exact story. The thing that moves politicians are personal stories. They can hear all of these stories about, this is happening over here. But if a constituent calls, they say that it's worth 100 other people calling. So your one call could be worth 100 people. So call your representative today. If it's not Jimmy Petronas, then you're probably in District 2. Call your representative wherever you are. Call them and tell them, my health insurance is doubling. Call and tell them that on November the 1st, you won't be able to feed your kids. Let them know that you are struggling. Your personal stories will move Congress, but you got to make that phone call.
I have a question. Hold on, Eric. I had a question came from the back. Why do you think it's going to make a difference calling him because he doesn't care, Petronas, about anything?
I say continue to call, because I refuse to believe that our leaders are so heartless that they would allow their constituents to go hungry.
Really? I'm saying that like really.
I mean, and that's part of my problem. I'm way too optimistic. I give
Right.
people the benefit of the doubt. I believe that when people reach deep inside, they find their heart and they find their soul. So I certainly believe that everybody needs to have their voice heard.
Right.
You know, you can write letters to the newspaper, to the Pensacola News Journal, write emails to Patronus, make phone calls. It's necessary. Do something every day to make sure we protect our democracy.
Absolutely, absolutely. I hope that answered your question for the person that asked that question that got the text message. I did it like that. I know. But thank you. But anyway, we're talking about things now because we're bringing this up because of the fact this is another, I think, narrative that I think when God lines things up, that he puts people together that's going to try to make a difference. We're talking about a feeding that's it's already being called the Thanksgiving Feast of Love and Hope, because of the fact that there are so many. Thanksgiving is a time that we should be really thankful for what God has done and yet doing. And yes, we are going to continue to thank him because it's not going to be like this always. However, we are feeding the community. We want you to be a part. Tammy, thank you so much. I mean, I cannot thank her enough. You got to wait till you meet her. That she's doing to make sure this works. We still need some assistance because we still need some assistance with the foods. We hope to do at least 800 to 1,000 people.
Tell people how to donate to you. If they want to donate food or if they want to donate money.
You can do that. We have the nonprofit Sonshine's Community Inc. We can get you the bank account. You can just go there, put it there. But if you would like to bring food, if you are a great cook, dressings, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, banana pudding, sweet potato pie.
We need pans and
we
pans
need pans
and
and pans and pans. We got some, but we need so much more. And I'm asking for that help today because when you see that, what it's going to do, you're going to see your generosity has helped those that you would think might not be hungry. But there are so many people now that are going through that situation. Please call me 850-748-7040. My number been on Facebook so long.
Everybody's got your
Everybody
number.
got that number, okay? But call me and let me know how you're going to help. Eric, anything else you want to add? Are you going to make some dressing?
I just want to say thank you, Sonshine, for taking this opportunity to also serve the community again for another year. I believe that you're going to be inundated with a lot of people that are in need. And so everybody got to do their part to, step up and help out. That's the only way we're going to all be blessed anyway. We got to serve the people. So we'll be looking forward to coming out, helping, and doing what we need to do for our community.
Thank you so much, Eric. Eric has worked with me for 15 years or more on this thing, okay?
Oh,
so
really?
He knows every year he's been there. Every year.
Awesome.
Thank you, Eric.
You're welcome. Thank you both. And I pray nothing but covering a blessing for both of y'all for what y'all do.
All right, then.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to run now and take a break because when we come back, we're going to talk more about the effects, the things that are affecting us right here at home, how we can come together collectively, putting all of our resources together and make a huge difference. I believe that with everything that flows through me. 850-432-7768. Call me up. Let's talk about it right here on Sunshine's Corner.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Messick Insurance Agency in Pensacola if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Are you looking for local and regional sports highlights and insights?
Join us for the Saturday Morning Sports Blitz every Saturday morning at 9 Central for a wrap-up of high school games and upcoming college matchups.
Plus interviews this fall with high school coaches and college insiders.
Join us right here live every Saturday at 9 a.m. on Blab TV for the Saturday Morning Sports Blitz.
We'll see you then.
So you've got to come join us November 12th and 13th at the Pensacola Little Theater for this year's EntreCon. And our theme is Embracing Collective Growth. It's a great opportunity for everybody to come together, whether you're a business leader, a business owner, or new to the working world, there's something for everyone. And we've got some great speakers coming from all over. You'll walk away with some great lessons learned and some great connections that you've made with others. So please come join us in November, the 12th and 13th, Pensacola Little Theater for EntreCon.
The Emerald Coast Utilities Authority's state-of-the-art materials recycling facility processes recyclables for communities throughout the region, lowering need for more landfills. This highly efficient recycling service accepts glass, paper, cardboard, plastics, aluminum, and more. But we need your help. Please make sure your recyclables are clean of garbage, food, and liquids. Also, please remember that plastic shopping bags, foam products, or yard waste are not recyclable. To learn more, go to livegreenecua.com.
Gun violence prevention activist.
And welcome back to this edition of Sunshine's Corner. Cloudy on the outside. I'm trying to be your sunshine today. I'm trying. But look, we got another call here. Let's see who's on the phone. I don't want them to wait all day. Good morning.
Good morning, Sunshine. Good morning, Day.
Good morning.
This is Cheryl Moran, and I was
Cheryl.
just calling in. I caught the tail end of you talking about the Thanksgiving event, and I do have some volunteers, so we'll be there, and I'll be keeping in contact to see all what you need, and we're going to rally up the troops to make sure that this is well supported.
Perfect.
Oh, thank you. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Can you bake? Do you know how to do dressing?
I know how to make dressing. We just need people to make a whole bunch of cornbread.
Who I'll be calling to make sure that we donate some dressing.
Let me say, and I want to recognize, I gotta say this. She transitioned a couple of years ago, Michelle Koger, who had been preparing that feast alone for years. Wow. And I'm telling you, I've never tasted dressing so good. But we're going to recognize her too. I'm going to have a screen that recognizing her for all that she did in the community.
Yeah.
And because she's truly loved, and I mean, miss her totally. But thank you, Cheryl. And that's what we're trying to get people to call in just to be a part. Talk to us. And I'm not asking for $1 million, but I'll take it.
We don't know anybody that has $1 million, Sunshine.
Okay. You put your 500,000 and your 500,000 and your 500,000. Let's make this work. But thank you, Cheryl, and I will be calling you later to give you all the details.
Yeah, thanks, Cheryl.
Okay, thank you so much. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, it is raining on the outside, but you got sunshine on the inside, talking to you about just the things that's going on in our country and how we as a community, and I've always believed this, even before this, that we should never lose that link, because once we get that link broken, that causes difficulties. There's something I learned when in office, when I remember when President Obama was there, and I use this so often. Change is necessary, but it doesn't feel good. It does not feel good.
No.
But what I want you to do right now is drop that don't feel good. We all got to go through this together to make this even better. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's come together as a community. Talk to your neighbor. See if there's something your neighbor going through that they don't share. I mean, so that we as a community can come together. I mean, I can remember back in the day when the community was just that. The neighbor took care of the neighbor.
Yep.
The families took care of each family. Mm-hmm. And now with these things that are out there that saying that they're going to be taken away from us, my God in glory, we've got to do something now. Even now when you go to the grocery store, the prices are so high. I go come up 2 items, you spend $20. Mm-hmm. I mean,
easily.
You
can't go to the grocery store now for one meal without spending more than $100.
I know, it's so expensive. And that's why I think if we put my last $2 and your $2 together. Now we got $4.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying?
Small donations can add up.
Yes, and that's what we're asking for. If you would please, if you'd like to talk to be a part, 850-748-7040, that's my cell number. But call in today and talk about how you can be a part, or share something that you think that we can put together for the community so we can come together to make a difference. 850-432-7768 with everything that's going on. How might coming together with this event we're talking about, how do you think that's going to shine a light on the community to let them know how we feel?
Well, I think it's important that community leaders put something like this together to let the community know that there are people here that care about them. There are people that want to make sure that they're fed. There are people that want to break bread with them. In times like we're in right now, I think it's super important that if it's not going to be our elected leaders, then people like you and I have the responsibility to step up.
Exactly.
And you know what? Even if people can't make it to the event, on Thanksgiving, if you just invite a family that lives next door to you, or make a little extra and take a plate to an elderly person that lives in your neighborhood, every bit counts right now because of what the government does. We're in dire straits.
Exactly. And when she said that, it made me think about something. That's what we're hoping to do. We're doing it Tuesday. Thanksgiving is Thursday. That if we have to, you can take yourself a plate to have something later on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the vets that are out there, we want to feed everybody.
Active duty military.
Active military, yes, because they're not getting nothing. And I know that we have this on the City of Pensacola website, and thousands see it. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to show up that's going to want something to eat. And I mean, we want to make sure that we have something for them. We've got this on all social media.
It will be up on my social media as well.
Exactly. And we just asking the community to join hands and let's make a difference right here at home for all the things that's going on in our community. And I thank God that I don't get snapped, because I would be going, where's the beef? I mean, you know, but Kay, and I thank you because you see a political side of what's going on. And I think that
it's heavy.
And I gotta say this again, I really believe, when you think about this, ladies and gentlemen, if everybody on each side, I don't care what side you're on, Republican or Democrat, give up your salary. Give it up. When you don't know when your next dollar is coming from, give it up. When you've gotten all of your savings and it's gone, give it up. Feel what these people are feeling in the community. Feel the fear these people are feeling in the community when it comes to their health care, food, everything that affects them. I mean, please, can you feel what they're feeling? And I guarantee you'll call that session back together. Somebody gonna make something happen.
Yeah.
Good morning. Hello.
And good morning, Sunshine. Good morning, Gay. This is Derek. How are you all this morning?
Hey, Derek. How are you?
Hi. We are out here talking to the community about coming together. So, because what's about to happen in the world, being affected.
Yeah. You know, and what I would say is, I think it is. You know, I commend that you do this every year, but I think this year particularly is needed now more than ever. Because, you know, we have a lot of people here in the state of Florida, and certainly here in Escambia County, in just a few days that will be affected because the SNAP benefits are being withheld, you know, with everything that's going on. And, you know, I think what's important to understand, too, in this is that there is no reason that SNAP benefits should be withheld from folks here across the United States, but certainly here in Florida, where the state of Florida has a $5 billion emergency fund that they could tap into to help sustain people during this time. But the Republican-led legislature and the governor here in the state of Florida are preventing people from being able to eat on a daily basis. So I think what you're doing certainly every year is commendable, but this year I think you will see an an increased need for it, because there is such a, we're at such a critical time here with things. And I know the Escambia Democrats will be happy to help, we're happy to donate, and we'll be looking forward to doing our part to help serve this community.
Thank you so much, because I agree with you, Derek. I think the overflow this year is going to be more so than ever. And we want to be able to make sure they got a hot meal, that they can have something good. And
Derek made a good point. The state of Florida could prevent this from happening. So don't just call your federal congressman. Call Andrade, call Representative Salzman, and let them know, tell them your story. Tell them how you're missing your next meal.
Exactly.
Let them know.
Yeah.
Those calls
Senator
mean everything.
Gates as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Senator Gates.
Exactly. So therefore, that we can make sure that we get something done. Because these people, I just feel the fact of what's going to happen when it really cuts and when they run out of the little bit that they had in October. When it's gone, I think that's going to trigger something else that's going to start happening. Because a person's not going to let their family go hungry. Our family, they're going to do what they got to do to feed their children.
Yep.
And Derek, thank you so much for your comments. And yes, I'll do this till the sun go down. I just love it.
All right, you guys have a great day.
All right,
Thanks,
thank
Derek.
you. And ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the Thanksgiving Feast of Love. We're talking about the things that's happening right now in our community. Thanks to the Democratic Party, they're gonna make a donation. And cuckoo cake.
We need cakes and dressing. I have a great dressing recipe. So if people just want to make cornbread and bring a bunch of eggs.
What to do with that?
That's how you make dressing.
I eat it.
You gotta get your hands in there.
Yeah.
And you got
Squash it up.
celery. Yeah.
Oh, let me say this. I don't want no stuffing.
That's right. Nobody eats
We
stuffing.
don't want no stuffing. We want the real deal. I mean, you know. I mean, that kind of grandma's hand
Right.
that used to make. But we are talking about that because there's so much going on. Try to put a little smiles on some people's faces during the time as it is. Like I said, with Tammy Gibson and the Leah Foundation, and Cindy's going to be there as well.
Lemon to Lemonade. What's her organization called? Lemons to Lemonade.
Lemons to Lemonade. I guess she's gonna make some lemonade.
Yep. We'll take lemonade too.
There you go, all that good stuff. But it's happening. We want you to be a part, and I appreciate everybody that's coming in to do this. We got to do this. We got to come together as a community. We need to have that frickin' center packed out from the top to the bottom with food for those people.
Yep.
Because I appreciate Tammy Gibson and the Leah Foundation that's going out to even pick people up. They've got a car, a van, to bring them to make sure they have something to eat. For the people who are hungry, who cannot come out, we're going to make sure we take calls to get those places prepared to deliver it to them.
Yeah.
That's what you call service. And that's what we want you to be a part of, to help serve. To help serve. And I don't want to give nobody a frozen bird anymore. I did that. Jeff Nall and I used to ride around in the van. Listen, we would go and have those, we had those turkeys rolling in the back. All you hear was boom, 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 boom in the van, right? Never again. We found always somebody to prepare it. We've been doing this a long time. Call me up at 850-432-7768. Let's come together. Now's the time that we can extend that hand so we can help reach out and touch somebody's hand right here on Sunshine's Corner.
My name's Kelly McLeod. I'm the owner of Bella Magazine. Bella is a source of uplifting and inspiring content for the women of Pensacola.
I think the magazine is just so thoughtfully done. There's a lot of attention to detail. The stories are really good.
You've got seriousness, you've got fun, education, fashion. It just encompasses everything.
Women are multidimensional, and so is Bella.
From the efficiency of American natural gas and the dependability of nuclear power, to the strength of Florida's sunshine and the flexibility of advanced battery storage systems, we leverage a diverse mix of energy sources to power our growing state, ensuring reliable, low-cost power for your home or business whenever you need it. FPL, working for you every single day.
Adventure, fun, and connections is all right here in your backyard with Pensacola Parks and Recreation. Bike the trails and feel the rush. Come to our senior programs for ages 50 and older. Learn new skills and make new friends. Tee up at Osceola Golf Course and paddle into nature with Bayview Outdoor Pursuits. Pensacola Parks and Recreation. Discover more, play more, live more.
Well, I think it's all about local, and I'm a big believer in local. So I think anytime you can carry a message out locally, it's important. And I think it's anytime the person that delivers the service can also deliver the message, which is unusual. You have the people that actually deliver the project doing the talking, and I think that's a huge difference and really makes a huge value difference for the consumer. So I'm really just so grateful that we have this local opportunity with Blab TV. My name is Quint Studer, and I am Blab TV.
I ain't got no campaign girl.
We were over here talking. You know what, Stephen, you all right with me. Okay, Stephen said, oh, my fault, you up. And that's okay, we were talking about picking up stuff in the truck.
Yeah.
But that's good, you see, we're always talking a good thing. But you said that we wanted to make a plea to everybody.
Yes.
And the plea is, because this is our last break, can you believe that?
Yeah, we need to make a plea directly to other organizations in the city.
That's right.
If you have it to give, then please help us out. We want to make sure that we are feeding active duty military, our vets, our homeless, our elderly, anybody that needs a good hot meal. Bring the kids and grab some food. We're going to make sure everybody's fed, but I also want to make sure that D.C. Reeves, Michelle Salzman, Alex Andrade, Senator Gates gets involved. Come out and help us feed the community. We're trying to do some good things, and I think that if we have Republicans and Democrats alike getting involved,
coming together,
then we can prove that when we all work together,
things can happen.
Good things can happen.
I agree with that. So, if you would like to talk, you can call Gabe or me, 850-748-7040. My phone number is on that flyer. It is there on that flyer.
Perfect.
And please, I got a text a minute ago from a good friend of mine at the Pensacola Police Department. I got to call them.
Fantastic.
But let's do this together, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not that it's a handout, it's a hand up, because of what's going on right now in the community. I appreciate the text messages, but we're gonna compile a list to see who's bringing what. If you got 12 pans of dressing, get in the kitchen. And whatever it is that you're gonna give, it's about making a difference right here in Pensacola for the people that's really suffering right now. Because I'm not ashamed to say this. In my lifetime, I've been down that road.
Yeah.
Been down that road, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I know how it feels. I think that's another reason why I always strive to give, because of the way I was raised, my parents, what they instilled in me. And I take that as to show you that if we do things together, and it's not about a big I, who did what.
Right.
I wish we can get over that part about who did or who put together what for what. It's not about that. All I'm saying is if we would just come together and make it happen.
Yep.
This is my philosophy. It doesn't matter who gets the ball across the goal line. It's the fact that we won.
I love a good sports analogy.
Yeah. I mean, but that's what I think, because when you're a team, and I say this every day, I want to apologize to our viewers because, we are in the process of moving. We have come from one end, we're over on this side now we're headed upstairs. Say we're moving on up, but there will be a few distractions, there's noise you'll hear, but I ask of you to please just bear with me in the growing pains so that we can get through this. And it will be better, it will be worth it. But that doesn't take away from the fact of what we're saying today. And I do know that this community is going to come together. If I have to go out there and have the people don't.
People will come together. I believe this community is a loving community.
Yeah.
This community comes out and helps
Exactly.
its people.
It is.
And if
I
you
agree.
have it to give,
Exactly.
you should.
I do agree. And I just tell you, it is so amazing how we come together, how we are giving of each other, how we are respected of each other. That makes a difference.
Yes, it does.
It makes a huge difference. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you. We're down to the raw. Gay, give them your last plea. We're down to the last 3 minutes.
All right, everybody. I've pledged 25 turkeys. We are bringing 25
and
turkeys.
She said, how many pans of dressing?
I'm going to make personally 5 huge pans of dressing because
now.
I mean, I'll take anybody on with my dressing recipe. But we also need mac and cheese. We need rolls. We need
sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes. We need things to serve it in. We need everything.
Oh, we got all that covered.
Okay, plates.
Plates, we got that.
We got all that stuff. Okay. We need food, and we need to feed people. We need to make people's bellies full for Thanksgiving.
And take them a snack home with some
And
cakes.
take them something home. You know, if you own a bakery, or if you know somebody that owns a bakery, or if you work at Publix, any donations are kind for the community, kind for us. I think it would be great. Everybody throw in what you can, and if you can't give food, if you can't do anything else, give us your money, we'll take that.
We're taking that. And I tell you, and Gay, let me say to you personally, I appreciate the fact that you stepped up, and I mean, you're doing a lot, and I appreciate that, coming together with the community in such a time as it is.
Always.
And your personality from day one when I met you, I appreciate you, and I thank you from the heart.
Thank you for
really
doing
do.
this. Thank you for setting this up. This means everything.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, it's been a fantastic day. Don't forget to pray for those, and really pray for those that storm affected in Jamaica, even some parts of South Florida. But the fact of it is, I believe in prayer, and I believe that prayer goes a long way. There's no distance in prayer. They're going through a difficult time right about now. So do your part. Do your part. And I want to say to Nash, that was supposed to be my guest today, but he could not because I couldn't do it either, Nash. I thank you, I appreciate you, and know that God's got you. Everything is going to be all right. Leaving you as I do every single day, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that I believe this from my heart. Never, ever, ever lose your focus. Always remember one thing. If you keep God first in everything that you do, no matter what, or whatever may come up against you, you're going to be a total success because you got your trust in the right place. So until tomorrow, we've got another doctor coming in, Dr. BJ. He's coming in. Pronounce his last name.
BJ Brunius.
Dr. Brunius is coming in tomorrow to talk about men's health and general health. Until then, my dear friends, I tell you, get ready because he is full of information. It's going to be an informative show coming up tomorrow. Know that I love you, my dear friends. We appreciate your donations already because I know that you are. Until tomorrow, that flyer's up for a quick moment. There it is. My phone number is on that flyer. Call me, make a difference. I'll tell you how to. My email address is on there as well. So until then, my friends, know that we love you with a perfect kind of love. Keep shining while I'm gone. Have a great day. Thank you, Gay.
Thank you.
Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.